The fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy.
Just listen to that noise. This place is for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim.
From their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We are just getting started. Capier. It's a good-looking delivery. Probing pass. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Barcola. Rice. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position.
Eze! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Ramos. Doué. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cross from Haki. Getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Eze. No goals as yet. Now it's Havertz. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Nicely shaped ball. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. Incapuyi. And it's Eze. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice knocks it into space. Now they can break here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ødegaard. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Gabriel. And in Capier. And it's Eze. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a run-up. And he welcomes it in. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Havertz, played out towards the right wing. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ødegaard. Madueke. Rice. Nicely spread. No, that was never going to make it. Havertz tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Arsenal have penetrated for the... And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
And a chance! That's a decent clearance. Vitinha, spread out to the left. Now it's Barcola. Spread to the right. Now it's Havertz. Succumbs to the pressure. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he can thump it away. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Le numéro 7.
Beraldo. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Kvaratskhelia flashes it across. Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Incapuyi. Almost an hour gone. That's a lovely pass. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good effort! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that could set him on his way, and he was alert to it. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good alertness. Goal kick. Hernandez. Great vision. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He's picked his way through. That looks a good... And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Hakimi, swung over, now it's Kvaratskhelia. Mayulu, Kvaratskhelia, swings it across, and the keeper beats it away. Rice with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eze! Deftly away. And it's Ødegaard. Saka. Saka is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kvaratskhelia, who's set up one goal so far. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired and the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Saka. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. Safonov deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doué's cross, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. Rice. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's there and gets it away. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There are plenty of interesting cross. Havertz! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he plays one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zubimendi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that...
He's had a shot! Zubimendi.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
And it's Ødegaard.
No goals as yet.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Mosquera.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That has been slung wide.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's rising! No, just not quite. Do it.
It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Madueke.
He's found a way through. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Ødegaard. There they go, hunting in packs.
Spread to the right.
Oh, good spread.
Do it.
No, that's been intercepted.
And here's Eze, played out wide.
Really fierce, close defending.
And he's managed to get free. Eze's bullish header!
Oh, it's a fair try.
But just off target.
Havertz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hakimi. Mayulu tries to pass it through. Mayulu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's in on goal. He's shifting through the gears.
He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Doué. Looking for a runner.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mosquera. Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Paris Saint-Germain
are down to 10 men.
Mosquera. And here's Madueke. Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zubimendi. And this is Dembele. And the through ball. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Eze. Looking for the run. Now it's Doué. Oh, important interception. Rice. And in Capier. Doué. He's got away.
Much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Driven in. Mendes has overhit it. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Rice. He's looking wide. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Mendes. Mayulu. That's going wide left. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking... And the shot! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. Eze takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
There's the crossfield ball. Kvaratskhelia. Great work on the overlap. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele. Real chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.